Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Well, buckle up. Got the big fight coming, Stephen Fulton and Naoya Inoue. That's going down maybe in about the next 24 hours. So, it's a good fight. Undisputed Inoue. It's two-belt champion in 122-pound division, Stephen Fulton. But that ain't what we're going to talk about. I just wanted to chime in on Canelo Alvarez, right? You have a tendency to call people Canelo haters, right? If they just say a few facts about things that have been going on in Canelo's career. And I don't think Canelo haters exist. They don't really exist. I don't think there's such thing as Canelo haters. That's almost like saying a Trump hater, right? You're not really a Trump hater or a Canelo hater. You're probably like just justice, right? And so when things don't happen and unjust things happen and accumulates with one person, then you could probably say it's fixed on that person, but it's not necessarily that person. It's a movement. So what I mean by Canelo Alvarez, I pretty much promise you guys that it's not too many people that just started off as Canelo haters when they first saw Canelo. Pretty sure everybody was pretty much Canelo fans. See a Mexican guy look like cinnamon and handling his business, a damn good boxer, right? And so you're probably down with the guy at the beginning. And then, you start seeing some of these things that keeps happening with him to his advantage. And at the beginning, you would probably blame Oscar De La Hoya because he was promoted by Golden Boy Promotions. So you didn't think this ain't him. This is Oscar De La Hoya and his shenanigans. And this poor little young guy is being put in the middle of it, right? So there's no reason to just hate on Canelo at the beginning. But after the years, all of these things, you see like close fights with Lara. He gets the nod. Somebody hit him and who was that? Floyd Mayweather. Somebody gave that an even fight and he didn't even win a round. Things like that. He was doped with clenbuterol. He was able to say it was the Mexican meat. No repercussions for that either, right? What else? When he was having trouble making 154. Didn't want to go all the way up to 160. Was able to fight at 155 pounds, and they start calling the weight Canelo weight. Nobody even complained about it. Having people in your division as good as Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo, never having to fight them, but being considered better than them. You know what I mean? And then you say to these people sometimes your people like Canelo's resume. Somebody even wrote Canelo's resume is better than both of them. Resume don't mean nothing just because you was in the ring with somebody. You had to beat them. So you got to break that down to Canelo's wins, right? And most of his wins, the significant wins, there's controversy there, right? He beat Lara. Did he? Beat Austin Trout. Open scoring in San Antonio. Did he? Tied, got a split decision loss to Floyd Mayweather. Did he? Beat Gennady Golovkin. Got a draw with Gennady Golovkin on the first fight. Did he? It's things like that. So when you talking about Demetrius Andrade, and you say, well, Demetrius Andrade didn't fight nobody and this and that. Well, he was trying to fight Canelo for undisputed at 160 pounds. Undisputed. Who doesn't do that? And a whole lot of money, $40 million. That means he was able to be in position to pay Canelo the most money he's ever got and offer him undisputed, which would have been unprecedented and a lot bigger than being undisputed in a 168-pound division. But we ignored that, and the whole boxing industry ignored that. So it's not hey, we're mad at Canelo. We're mad at the Canelo movement. Why do we ignore all of a sudden undisputed fights? Is anybody ignoring Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence? People, when that didn't happen, we outraged and stuff. Nobody mentioned him and Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius is begging, and he's able to say he's a horrible fighter. And we know damn well Demetrius would be the best fighter on his resume and probably wouldn't even be close. Same thing with the franchise title. Was able to get a franchise title instead of fighting Jamal Charlo, who had went through 3 interim fights. And you see somebody make a franchise title, and you see the whole industry embrace that piece of doo-doo. You see? The Canelo movement. So it's not really necessarily Canelo. It's not hating on Canelo. It's the same thing like I said before. It's not really only a Trump thing. It's like, wait a minute. We have the rule of law. We have the Constitution. That's what we say. We stand up to the national anthem, and we all act like that. We care about those things. All of a sudden, people are looking away through all this crime of treason and all kind of stuff, right? And looking away and don't care about the rule of law, as if the rule of law only applies to people of color. All of a sudden, we don't care that he's breaking the law habitually, right? Then you're upset at that movement because it's a hypocritical movement. It's like either we're America and we care about all of the laws and the laws are for everybody. If not, it's anarchy, or we don't. But everyone seems to be blocked by an emotion. And whatever that emotion is strong as hell. And that's the same thing with Canelo. There's an emotion blocking people. Ain't nobody hating on Canelo. It's like, wait a minute, though. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. All the things I just documented and more. Right? It's not fair. So at some point, you know, if you're a damn grown-ass man or woman or grown person with some common sense, something ain't right. And so you're not going to like it. It's really that simple. So no, Canelo haters don't exist. Just people that are into right or wrong. That's pretty much it. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one.